Wait, what is this bitch's name?
Kelli Callahan.
Kelli Callahan.
Yeah.
I tried looking her up. I couldn't really find much more than the Amazon.
Podcast. I'm your hostess, Nyx.
And I'm Ophelia.
And today we are joined by a very special guest, Kira.
Hi, guys.
We're excited to find somebody who was willing to actually read this shit with us, so should be a good time. So shall we jump right in?
Definitely.
Cool. So we read Naughty and Nice by Kelli Callahan.
It's an MFM Christmas romance. Just in time
Very
for the holiday
Christmassy.
season.
Yeah, so I guess we could talk about the author first. There's not a whole lot. I've found this blurb several times. If you like dirty romance novellas that provide a quick read, tons of steamy action, and a HEA with no cheating, then you're in the right place. Would you like to get a free copy of Mr. Roommate? Sign up for my mailing list. Yeah.
Very compelling.
That's it. Like, that's all I can find. Like,
Yeah, even our Amazon bio doesn't have anything biographic. It's all about her books.
yeah. I don't know. She's on Facebook.
She's very mysterious.
Welcome to my page. I write filthy bad boys, billionaires, and reverse harem romance novels. Cool. Yeah, so let's just jump right in since there's nothing about the author to make fun of.
Unfortunately.
I mean, exactly.
Besides the fact that she only writes MFM or MMMFMMM books.
I'm really upset she didn't add me to our Facebook group, the Voracious Vixens.
Voracious
Kelly's
Vixens.
Voracious Vixens.
At least she comes up with good descriptions there, unlike the book.
Right. At least she's alliterative, I guess. Like, woo. Yeah, so the adventures of Holly, the main character, 20-something, early 20-something-year-old virgin.
College student.
Home
for Christmas, except her parents are in the Caribbean, and she's home alone for Christmas.
It's very sad, very sad.
So, of course, she spends all her time at the mall.
Yep.
And around Christmas time at the mall,
there's mall Santas.
Mall Santas.
Plural.
Well,
Mall
I mean,
Santas.
just
In
in
this
general.
story,
Well,
it
yeah,
is.
but like also just in general, like at malls, there are mall Santas, I
Yeah.
guess. There's not just one mall Santa to rule them all.
Apparently their father
It's
is
like
the mall
that
Santa.
has
one,
it.
you know, like, and it like lights up like in the fire. It's like one mall Santa.
It should.
Yeah. Ridiculous. So cut to Andy and Zach Christmas.
Convenient.
Born in December.
Born in December.
Well,
twins.
Yeah.
Identical twins, except for their ink. They're sick ink. Oh my god, the skull with fangs. It's
and
so
the
sick.
dragon.
And the red and yellow roses on a man.
Yeah.
The way she described them, I don't think she's ever actually seen anyone with tattoos. Or
No.
she's seen like an old biker at a dive bar.
Yeah,
and
right.
Yeah.
She was like, cool.
So their father was actually
The one mall Santa to rule them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Mall of Georgia Mall Santa, which is a very prestigious position. He even
Who
moved
knew?
there to work.
From
They're
Minnesota.
from Minnesota, yeah. And their grandfather was in many Christmas movies back in the day. He was a very famous Christmassy movie Santa actor. Was he a mall Santa too?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's just a Santa in movies.
He
So they're
was
living off his-
loaded.
Yeah, he had a bunch of money.
Still getting residuals from his
Oh yeah, still
films.
raking in those
Yeah.
royalties.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Well, dude, we had a conversation about this earlier. Literally every fucking male character in these books is just like disgustingly rich.
Yeah.
For no reason. They're like,
They're
"Hi,
rich.
I'm a 27-year-old like self-made billionaire." Like,
They're rich, they're ripped. And oh wait, no,
and they
the
all have
firefighter wasn't
huge
rich.
dongs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. But do you really want to read one where they don't?
I mean, I feel like it would be
gotta-
more realistic. Also, I don't know, maybe that's somebody's fetish. Like, I only like small penises, maybe?
I feel like you can only fit so many fetishes in this book.
Oh no, I don't mean this book specifically. I
In
just
all
mean
the
in
books in
general,
general.
like
Okay, in
the
general.
romance novels. Like, come on, just
There
give
has
me
to be
some
one.
like realistic.
But they're always ripped. They're always like
Two pump
extremely
chump, like-
sculptured, muscular, and
yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. They're just Adonises, basically,
Okay.
which cool, I guess. So she is at the mall with her friend. What's her friend's name? Sarah or something?
I don't even remember. Oh,
Yeah.
she didn't have a Christmas
Beth.
name, did she?
No, she didn't.
What a bitch! She's just ruining everything. And
But she's a nice Georgia peach.
fresh off the vine.
Fresh.
Because Georgia peaches grow on vines.
In
Everybody,
case you didn't know.
Yeah, just should be noted.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sarah and Holly are at the mall, and they see one of the mall Santas changing. And they're like, "Oh my God, he's so hot. He's so ripped. I'm in
She's
love
like,
with him."
There is he.
There is he.
There is he.
There is he.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the first line in the book.
The mall
It's
Santa.
great
The mall in
opening.
my heart.
The
Great
mall
opening.
Santa. Damn, he's fucking delicious. Like, who says stuff like that? Like, I don't know. If I've never
don't-
been like palling around with Ophelia and like we see like a hot dude and we're like, ah, damn, he's fucking delicious.
I don't think I've ever
You've
said
had
that.
some choice words, but not delicious.
Well, yeah, definitely. I could be like, wow, like I'd let that guy plunder my village or something. But like,
yeah, that's fine. You have said that.
I absolutely have said that. I better have said that. Shit. It's a good one. Yeah, so they see this naughty mall Santa and they're like freaking
Pure
out.
primal attack-
He could ring
attraction.
my jingle bells.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I wanted to lick him like a candy cane
Everything inside
until
me lit
our
up.
bodies were sizzling and the snow melted on contact. Got to throw in a winter reference there.
I like that one.
Yeah.
The snow in Georgia.
Oh my God. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. No, he can't have a girlfriend. He's too perfect to have a girlfriend. I'm supposed to be his Mrs. Claus. Like, you saw this man changing out of
Santa
a mall
changing.
Yeah, out of a mall Santa costume behind a dumpster at the Mall of Georgia. And you're like, oh my God, this is it, guys.
Marriage material.
I'm a virgin, but this is the one forever, literally. Yeah, no, just very sad.
Mm-hmm.
So they go get a dirty Santa gift.
Oh, that's the friend who's.
Yeah, who
Oh,
was it?
so this is how she describes her family. She has to put a chair under the door when she showers so that none of her cousins walk in and accidentally see her naked. So
Accidentally.
that's what her family's
Oh,
like.
kissing cousins. How cute.
Oh God.
So they go to Spencer's naturally to find a dirty Santa
Yep.
gift. What is
Yeah.
it called? Dirty Santa?
Dirty Santa.
Dirty Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah. A fuck a duck blow up doll, a little too dirty. Stressticles, totally out of the question. Beth's mom wasn't a prude by any means, but she still went to church on Sunday. But like a stress ball that looks like testicles is too dirty for her. Like, that's not even sexual. Like, you know, or at least implying the act of coitus. Unlike a rubber duck, like, sex toy, which, you know. But yeah, so they get a gift, and then they see the mall Santa again. And then she goes back to get her friend an ornament, and I see you posing.
He's taking pictures.
Don't break the fourth wall. Come on.
That's why in all of our pictures, like, she's always looking at the camera.
Not
Even if they're supposed to be like candid shots, and she's just like the one person who's like,
Okay.
yeah, so she goes back to the mall to get her best friend a Christmas present because she hasn't yet, and it's like 2 days before Christmas because she's a terrible friend. And she sees mall Santa again, but then there are two of them. Le gasp. Oh my goodness. I might get to make the naughty list this year after all.
They get their Georgia peaches, and
Yeah.
she gets the naughty list.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't even remember. Oh wait, how they meet. Yeah, Holly goes back to Spencer's because she's lonely and she wants a sex toy, but not a penetrating sex toy.
Because she's home alone.
So
She
she
should
goes
get
up-
like the one that's like a little suction cup that goes over your clit. It's just like
Yeah. She had to Google it, so.
Well, she was so apprehensive at the curtain.
I know, there's
Is
like
there
a
really a
curtain.
curtain? in
No.
No, okay, I
There
didn't think so.
isn't.
And then she goes behind the
I
curtain.
literally-
and she's horrified.
she
She's,
was like,
looking
I'm gonna
around,
go
is
back to
anyone
Spencer's
watching
to get
me?
my sex toy, and I was like,
Yeah.
they sell those at Spencer's? Do they? I've literally never seen a dildo sold at Spencer's.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah,
But they're not behind a curtain.
Okay. That also, it just doesn't seem like Spencer's would have that many like good options.
Probably low
No,
quality.
they don't.
Well,
Made in
what was
China.
hers? It was like under $20.
Oh, yeah. The pricing was.
Yeah.
A
Oh my god, the
challenge.
Hitachi magic wand. I can't get that. It's $80.
Yeah,
Here's a
I not
knockoff
that.
for $15.99. This, I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So she gets it.
Right? Yeah.
She's got the bag. Does he trip? Someone?
No,
she trips.
She
They
falls.
make eye contact. They make eye contact,
He says
and
hi.
and
Yep.
he's like, "Hey,
Andy Christmas, the mall Santa.
yeah,
says hi.
Andy."
Yes.
And then she like runs into a bench and like
Yes.
It hurt.
Falls. Takes
Actually
out her
hurts
shin.
herself.
she hurts her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like fucks up her shin and like falls.
The bag goes flying. The vibrator goes flying.
Yep.
He sees it and he's like, "Oh, yep,
Mall
she's
Santa
kinky."
finds it.
Yeah, she's this kinky virgin, you guys.
Okay.
To be discussed later on. Anyway, right. So
He's checking out her heart-shaped butt. That
Yeah.
looks great in those jeans.
it's an ass. It's one of the 97 times the word
Oh,
ass
right,
is
yeah.
used in
Yes.
the book.
97.
97.
He also talks about her highlights, too.
He talks about
that's
her
important.
Metrosexual.
brunette
I didn't realize he was
Highlights.
talking about the
Yeah,
highlights.
I never
Oh,
really
wow.
got a very clear physical description of her.
No, besides her.
dark hair.
What color are her eyes?
Don't have that.
Doesn't
No.
say.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the
I
curves
know
and the
what her
highlights.
bum looks like, and I know what her hair looks like. That's
Oh, and then her tits are amazing.
Yes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And
Very
so her
descriptive.
mouth is fucking amazing.
Yep, her lips, her
Her
pouty
lips. Yeah, yeah. And she
Her
just
DSL.
Yes, exactly. Her dick sucking lips. Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah, no. Plenty of descriptions of that. Well, but not even. There's no like facial features,
They have
like
blue eyes.
ocean blue
blue
eyes, but like that's it.
Muscles.
Muscles,
Tattoos.
tats, which she says they're both covered in tattoos, and then she describes one tattoo on each of them.
Yep, on their
Right.
arm.
Yeah, she's like,
That's the only
"Oh."
way she can tell them apart. Too.
Yeah.
I know. That's.
If you're gonna spend your whole life together, I hope you'd have more to come by. Than
I mean,
that.
they literally met today. So then he takes her to the food court. It's
On a
swanky.
sexy first date.
Yep.
And of course, what does she
She
order?
gets a fucking
bacon
cheeseburger.
cheeseburger and fries from Wendy's.
Yes.
That's her sexy first date food.
Wow.
I know.
She's a
like,
confident bitch.
Yeah.
What can
Right.
I say? She does not give a fuck.
Would you do that on a first date?
Depends.
Get a bacon cheeseburger?
It depends.
No, I would not.
It
No.
depends.
Well, if you knew them
I would not go to Wendy's
first
either.
for a bit.
I wouldn't be at a mall court, mall food court for a first date.
No.
There's
But if I
probably
was,
no
I'd probably
situation.
hit up like some Taco Bell or Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I
Taco
could do
Bell,
some
yeah,
Taco
You know
Bell.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Taco Bell.
Like it wouldn't be Wendy's. I'm just saying.
No.
Did she get a Baja Blast too? Like, oh wait, that's Taco
That's
Bell.
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell.
Taco Bell's the
Damn
best.
it! Now I've got Taco Bell on the mind.
Oh, great.
Road trip after this. We're going to Taco Bell.
All right, I can do it twice in 1 week.
Well, when did you have Taco Bell?
My dad got me Taco Bell on Tuesday.
From where? Which one?
Saugus, Route 1.
Oh, okay.
There's one in Revere
yeah.
as well.
There's one in Revere. There's one in Saugus. There's one in the Cambridge Side Galleria.
Oh, okay. There's 2 in Saugus.
Taco Bell sounds good.
I know. Fuck. Anyway, I guess we should like get back to the story or something. Right. So she hurts herself immediately. Hold on.
Can you find what he says to her
yes,
on the
that's
date?
what I'm doing.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just heading home to watch television. She shrugged and took a sip of her soda. Yeah, but as soon as I get off work, you're coming over to my place so I can make you come a lot harder than that vibrator ever could. What? She nearly choked on her soda and grabbed a napkin when some drizzled down her chin. Sexy. Girl. I love the way that Coke drips off of your chin, I guess. Wow, you're very forward.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Fuck, maybe I went a little too far. You think, dude? Whatever. Come on, don't leave. Okay, she settled back her seat and picked up her cheeseburger. Only because it's rude to waste food that somebody bought for you. Okay, little miss thing. Like, get off your high
She's a
horse.
Southern Belle.
I need to be wooed.
Southern Peach.
Oh, a peach. Sorry, she's a peach.
Just like, listen, I need to be wooed, and like this Wendy's shit ain't cutting it. Where's the bourbon chicken, bitch? Ugh. Mall food is like so disgusting, but
It's
so
really
good.
gross.
At the same time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
so,
it's Taco Bell, yeah.
Yeah.
oh, she puts a dirty message. Like she finally consents to giving this guy her phone number.
Yeah.
At the end, because he's like backed at the horn dog shit down and is like talking to her like a human being again. And so they
she
have
accepts it fully.
Yeah, she's like, cool,
Okay.
good. Shoot, just glossing over that. And so then at the end, he's like, well, can I at least have your phone number? And she's like, okay. And he hands her his phone, and she writes what they refer to as a dirty message, which is, Dear Santa, please put me on the naughty list.
Yep.
I'm fucking scandalized right now. How could she write something like that?
Well, she's consenting to what his offer. So I guess
it
it's
was a
dirty
joke.
in that way.
I think you're stretching a little too far.
Yeah.
It's not dirty.
No.
It's
She's not
dirty at
saying
all.
you're a creep.
She should be, though.
Right.
Yeah.
He's definitely a creep.
Yeah, definitely.
They both are.
Honestly.
Well, we'll get to the...
Yeah. But Andy, you're right. Andy is definitely the worst of the two,
Oh, he's the more aggressive one.
but in the best
He's
way.
the more dominant one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into it. You know, it's okay.
He came out first.
He did.
I'm surprised she doesn't go into that here.
So then she, right? She she goes home and then is like, fuck it. I'm going to use my new toy.
I'm
And
going to
so-
look at
Yes.
some dirty films like usual or whatever. Or instead of... She usually looks at dirty pictures, but she decides to download some stuff. Oh, download some filthy stuff to watch. That's what she says.
Yeah.
But instead, she thinks about the mall Santa.
Yep.
Yeah, let's find out what the fuss is about. I climbed into bed and spread my legs with the vibrator poised for action as soon as I turned the knob to bring it back to life.
knob.
There's a knob on this vibrator. Like, bitch, what kind of, like,
It's an
is this like a
old-timey
wind up,
coin-operated-
like, do, you know? Like a music box, you gotta, like, wind the, like, little crank on the side. This, I'm honestly shocked, like, this woman... I would have assumed, like, probably spent a good deal of time with vibrators. Like, why doesn't she know,
Writing these
like, how to
fantasies.
fucking, like, operate one? She's like, I've never used a vibrator. This is based on my life. I'm regularly DP'd constantly. I'm being DP'd right now.
I think I know a little bit about her childhood.
Yeah.
Yo, that was fucked up. I highlighted this because it was just so atrocious. The lust had already started to smear all over my labia, and it was really easy to spread some of it onto my clit.
That's about.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
The lust had started to smear on your labia. Like, what?
That's probably one of her better descriptions, honestly.
Which is
It's
really
smutty.
sad.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. I would not
There's
have used
effort
any
here.
of those words. Like, if I
No.
were trying to like convey that same feeling, I probably would have like used a flower, like the nectar, like my fucking love nectar
more
was
beautiful.
I don't think there's any metaphor in here.
easier to. No, they're not. There are
No.
no
Very
metaphors at all.
Yeah.
No.
It is straightforward. It's blunt, in fact.
Yes.
It is like somebody. I
Must
can't
be
say
geared
that.
towards certain audiences.
I'm surprised at no point she says, "Can you put the Santa suit on?"
Oh my god.
That is
That
very
comes next.
true.
I was expecting
That's in the
that.
epilogue. Epilogue part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gross. Her description of. I would say, first of all, Holly is a fucking slut for orgasms.
Yeah.
Like, it's like she's a virgin. She's never been with a guy. She looked at dirty things on the internet. But then she got this vibrator and was like, holy shit, I want to come all the time now. Literally all the time. She was like a 14-year-old teenage boy who like just figured out how to jerk off correctly and was just like, holy shit.
14?
Whatever. I don't have a dick. Don't look at me.
She's fixing to come.
That's cute. You think we wait that long?
I don't know, 12?
I'm getting in the ballpark.
Whatever. The point is, she's
you on
just,
mic?
Yeah, don't talk if you're not on mic. It's obnoxious. And don't roll your eyes either. I just saw one go
Is that attitude from
rolling
Scorch?
rolling across the floor. Just popped right out of his eye socket.
So anyway,
Wait, hold on. How many times does she say the word clit? Because I feel like it's kind of a
clit,
lot.
clit, clit,
That
clit,
and-
clit.
Reading it is nowhere near as bad as hearing
Clit,
it being
clit.
said.
She doesn't like it.
She also
Stop
repeats
close
my
to the
body
phone.
surged with bliss like never before. She repeats that multiple times.
She uses the word clit 28 times
Oh,
in this
but
book.
Okay.
so she gets filled with bliss, gets a moment of clarity, and is like, "Oh, I can't go hook up with a small Santa
That's a
tonight."
Yep.
Yep, I highlighted that.
No. I thought she just fell asleep
She did.
because she like.
Then she.
Oh, the second time where she wanted
She
to try
uses
it again.
it again.
She's chasing the dragon now, and so she is, so she just everything comes to light after the second
Yeah,
time.
she
and
says the
she's like,
vibrator
It was a
"I can't go-
cathartic orgasm.
Yeah,
I
body clarity.
can't go hook up with this small Santa.
Yeah.
But then she changes her mind.
She's
What
like,
changes
"Fuck
her
it."
mind? I don't remember what changes. But she does. So she agrees to go on a date, and he's.
He's making her dinner.
Oh, is this when
No,
he
no,
cooks
because
Christmas dinner?
because she
No.
doesn't have
Yeah.
anywhere to go for Christmas dinner, and
So
he's like, "You
yes,
can come
he
over
gets
to
up
my
early
place."
in the morning and starts cooking.
And cooking does not take all day. And he literally goes from like morning till 8 p.m. when she shows up cooking.
Well, okay, it depends. That totally depends because I do remember Thanksgivings and Christmas where like relatives descended upon the house and everybody was cooking.
I
all
guess
day.
if you're cooking for a bunch of relatives, you get
Yeah.
10 people there. But
Yeah.
this is 2 or 3.
yeah,
turns
that's
And a
out
true.
to be
turkey
three,
takes like
but-
3 hours.
Also, 3 people do not need a fucking turkey.
no.
Like, how wasteful. And then they make no mention of leftovers. Like,
I don't even know if they actually ate the food. I don't think they
Or
made
they
it to that.
they reheat leftovers the next day.
oh, they did. Okay,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't remember.
But we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. So she goes over to have some nice Christmas dinner with the mall Santa.
Yes.
And when she gets there, she opens the door and is just apparently like, fuck it. And
I'm
just
just gonna
launches
kiss him.
launches herself at
Yep.
this guy and just starts making out with him.
She looks over.
But it's fucking Zach. It's
the
not even
wrong
fucking
tattoos.
Andy. Right. She's like, what? Oh my God. And then she tries to like run away.
And she books for it, yeah.
Yeah. And Andy comes out and he's like, oh, like you're.
He basically holds her door shut.
Yeah,
convinces her to come back inside.
He's like, no, you're not gonna leave. Like, it's
Yeah.
fine. I'm not mad. You didn't know.
So there's an important thing that we're missing here where Zach told Andy, I saw this really cute girl at the mall.
Oh, yep.
And it turns out it's
Yes.
the same girl.
Yep.
He finds that out. But
when he opens the door.
when he opens the
Yes.
door and
And there she
makes
is.
out with her.
The one that was going
To
to
his
change
credit, to his credit, he did pull away
Yeah, he wasn't.
reluctantly.
But
however,
that was for his twin. For
well,
his
yeah,
bro.
no, for his bros before hoes,
Yeah.
kind of, but
Not
then
in
also
this case.
bros
Bros
and
and
hoes
hoes.
at the same time. All the bros and all the hoes. Yeah, and so then I don't remember them eating food.
I don't think they
at
made
all.
it.
There's a lot of pie.
No, not
Although
the
the only-
first time. Not the first time.
No.
The only dessert they want is her.
Yeah. So they just kind of skip it all.
Oh my god, hold on.
Doesn't he start nibbling her ear or something? And then he's like,
That
"Oh,
does
my
happen a
brother
lot.
could join in too."
Okay, so I still have like this the word search for clit pulled up. And I just looked down and I realized clit is mentioned like a fuckload of times. But then like oh wait, never mind. It's virgin pussy. Anyway, not for long.
These transitions are really bad and awful.
Everything is terrible. Let's see. Okay.
You can have both of us.
You can.
Just
it's gonna be
admit that
fine.
you want it.
Don't go, blah blah blah. I've never done anything like this before. No, I mean being with dudes. I'm a virgin. Oh, like don't worry, we'll take very good care of you, won't we, Zach? We'll make it a night you never forget. Okay, she swallowed hard, and I saw the final lingering hint of concern fade from her eyes. Oh, good. That was easy, I guess. Like, hey, girl, I'm gonna rock your world. Not hard because you're a virgin. Okay, cool. I'll stay. Yeah, so then they just start making out with her. They didn't even eat the fucking Christmas dinner.
No.
Things spun out of control before I even realized what was happening. Holly was different. She was a virgin. Are you sure this is what you want? Yes.
She's a very special woman. And they
You're so
both
fucking-
immediately fall in love
You're
with her.
so fucking beautiful. I moved my fingers against her exposed abdomen. We're going to make you come so many times tonight. Like, it's not a team sport, guys. Like,
It is in their case.
I suppose, but like I just find that very strange. Just strange, you know? Like
Yeah.
I know twincest is like, you know, a thing that it's like ooh, huh. But like no,
But
not
they don't-
actually.
It's not. They don't actually touch their members together.
Their
so
members?
it's not twincest.
They're swords. They don't
They're
cross
sword, they're
swords.
length,
Yeah, they don't
as she
cross
refers to
swords.
it.
The leg.
She calls them their length.
Yeah. Well, you know they're twins, so their penises are identical.
They never
Identical.
touch each other.
You know, I was always
What
curious
about when
about
they
that.
fucking? What about the DP though? They had to be touching
There's
each other.
a small film of flesh between the two of them. Oh wait, you got a good description, right?
Oh,
Is that what you said?
yeah, pretty much. No. The thin walls of the organs that they're respectively penetrating.
Right, but there's still a wall.
No. But like outside of what's happening inside, like there's no fucking way the three of them are all engaging in coitus and the two dudes are just not touching
The
at
dudes
all.
are
Yeah.
not making out or anything. They're brothers.
Oh, so
that
so it
position-
would be super
It
cool
doesn't
if
matter.
you're so
They're
if you and your
disgusting.
sister like you know were both fucking the same dude, but like as long as you weren't touching each other's genitals, it's fine, right?
I would. That's disgusting, and it's disgusting in
Yeah.
this case too.
Right.
You don't have a sister.
No.
You're an only child. You can't imagine how disgusting it is. Same with you. Can't imagine how disgusting.
I
it
have
is.
half siblings.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
half
they're only
okay
half,
then.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No.
It was a joke, guys.
Yeah,
Come
no.
on.
Awful. Yeah, so her panties get soaked. Her nipples are so fucking hard. She's so fucking pretty.
The panties get ripped off.
Her panties were soaked. My cock was engorged. Oh, another thing I had with this book was that everything was just very short, choppy sentences.
Yes.
It was like, it's like this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, comma, and actually another clause attached to this, you know, like sentence.
Yeah.
But like for the most
Simple.
part, yeah, the sentence,
simple.
there's no flow to like the writing whatsoever.
No.
She was so fucking tight too, you guys.
I don't know how many
So
times I heard
tight she
that.
couldn't put a tampon in, but
Yeah, it hurt.
they do hurt. But okay,
If you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
probably.
You're like stabbing
We
it
had a
into
very
like the
limited
wall.
sex
or something.
education.
You're just like, "Ugh."
We had a very limited sex education in high school.
That's why you gotta take matters into your own
You went to the
hands.
same high school.
Yeah, and I
Do
don't
you
have
remember?
an issue. Barely.
Yeah. We didn't learn anything.
Let's go to the bedroom.
Oh.
There's so much disgusting smut to read about here.
This delicious cherry is going to be mine until you come. Oh. Okay.
Seed from his balls.
Seed from his balls.
He still had a load that rivaled the one his brother unleashed inside my pussy. So disgusting.
Yeah, she says I'm gonna come a lot.
Yeah. It's very
So,
continuous.
the final one splattered into the condom.
Yeah, the ballooning condom is
The
really something
ballooning,
else.
yeah. It's like I really don't think that's like a thing.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, the only time she uses actual descriptive writing is when she's talking about the orgasms.
Yeah.
Literally, that's it.
And the blowjob that she does for the first time.
Really sad. Wait, hold on.
Oh.
The blowjob where she just miraculously learns how to deep throat on the
Automatically.
job. On the job. Like,
that
She's
oh
like
no.
swallowing it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what deep throating is.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she all of a sudden
What?
picked it up like that.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh no, there's resistance. Hold on, let me just engorge my throat a little bit." Like, I don't know, like what
Like,
the fuck?
I don't
just
know where
knew.
you learn this crap. They swallow it?
Practice makes perfect.
I didn't
Unless
know.
you're this
I
girl.
didn't know that was. I thought she was just making stuff up.
That is like one of the more tame things in here, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, she's swallowing the cock. Oh, it must be made up."
Like literally
Yes.
Kira, do you want to be my podcast partner?
I can take over if I need to.
Yeah, I like how the orgasms roar to life like a fucking
Yeah.
muscle car from the 60s. Like,
Literally.
here comes another one.
Here's the seventh one.
Oh my god. Seriously, how many fucking times does she come in that
One
first?
after the other.
Dude, it's
after
like
the
7
other.
times.
At one
Literally
point-
7 times that first night. She's like,
Yeah.
At
"Oh
one
god,
point, she's
I came."
literally blind.
Yeah,
She has
she's had
sensory
so many,
deprivation.
they're blind.
Hey, Scorch. There's some shit going on behind you. Yeah, she definitely like doesn't she doesn't understand how multiple orgasms work, I guess.
Clearly not.
Amplifies her bliss. Bliss is happening
Bliss
all the
comes up a
time.
lot.
Yeah, things are very blissful in
They
Hollyland.
are.
Perfect lips. I want to feel this pretty pussy squeeze every drop of cum out of my cock.
All right,
Yep.
you're a Southern lady.
Yes.
They go outside and they're cold and they're like. Does it really get that cold in Georgia?
Yeah, I mean it still gets cold. It's not like negative 30 degrees out there, but like it definitely gets cold.
Like 30?
Yeah.
Like single digits.
Oh, really?
It
Okay.
is-
I didn't know. I didn't know.
It does like yeah, I mean actually it's hard to explain because recently with global warming, even like as a child, like in the South, I've experienced 2 of the hottest summers of my life in Boston. So like,
That's crazy.
you know what I mean?
Hotter than, but is it different? But it's probably just as humid in Georgia.
No, Georgia's pretty dry. It's like the swampier states that
Oh,
are
okay.
very humid. So
Yeah.
Georgia's like a dry heat. It does get kind of humid, but it's not like the problem is Atlanta, which I'm assuming the Mall of Georgia is
I think
probably
they say Atlanta.
It is
in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Yeah, Atlanta is landlocked and there's no breeze. So like with Boston, we get this
Yeah.
like sea breeze
Yeah.
that brings warm air from the trade winds or some shit. I don't know. Like
Sounds about right.
in the winter, like the current it like carries warm air, but then in the summer it carries cool air. So it's like a sort of
They don't have that.
more regulating, I would say. But
Now we're done with this.
That's how interesting this book is, by the way.
Yeah.
Is that we just had like a fucking discourse about the weather in the South. Like,
Yeah.
No, but it ruined my suspension of disbelief because I was like, wait, this is Georgia. Isn't it like Florida?
I
where it's
know.
hot all the time?
Yeah. I mean, it is hot sometimes there, but I liked how she kisses the bottom of his dick. That's like her thing. That's her move. Is like kissing the bottom of the dick.
Yeah.
It's so hot.
All right, so now it's time to get them Christmas presents.
Right. Yeah. They gotta.
Oh yeah, this was.
She goes to Things Remembered and gets a.
Which
This
is
is
in
after
like
their
every
first few
fucking
nights
mall.
together. Then she
They
decides.
spent 2 nights. I think they
Yeah.
spent
It's
2
such
nights.
a-
She basically moves in with them.
Yeah.
Like she's just there all the time.
Yeah.
And one of them
wait, I
still has
skipped
to
a
be
lot.
working.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
you skipped
Wait
it.
a minute.
I'm like, wait, back up.
Yeah.
Zach's still going to work every day for 12 hours.
So he's turned into like the money maker. He's got the pants in the relationship and goes to work.
I'll be honest with you guys. Sometimes I had a really hard time like remembering who was who. Like which one was
The
Zach and which
transitions
one
make
was
it
Andy.
hard to
Andy was the
understand.
number one. He's the one that
He
met
was
her
your first,
first.
yes.
He's the one she spent all the time with. He's the more aggressive one.
Zach's like always at
Zach's
work.
always second, I think.
But doesn't
That's how I could
really because
determine the
like there
difference.
was a while when I thought Andy was kind of the second one because there's like some time where she spends it with Zach too. Like
But
she
that's only in
she
the broom
fucks
closet
Zach
that
in
one
the
time.
broom closet.
Yeah.
Zach was the one
That
that
was
was
something else.
almost knocked her up. But
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
don't pull out.
Choices. I don't know. I just like they're not very interesting characters. Like neither of them is particularly.
Wait a minute. She's an incredible woman.
She is an
She
incredible.
changed these men. They wanted to be lawyers, work
Yeah.
in advertising, and now they completely uprooted their lives to come.
Yeah, I mean,
They were gonna go home to their parents for Christmas.
But they couldn't even go home.
Christmas.
Yeah.
And
She
their
was so
dad just
incredible.
had his pancreas out.
yeah, who's sick?
His dad was
Gallbladder.
like, oh, whatever, pancreas, gallbladder, something, some useless organ.
Yeah, it's
the pancreas is so not useless at all. Like,
Their
it's
father
pretty
was
important,
sick.
actually.
They wouldn't go home for Christmas.
Yeah, no, but see, yeah, exactly. Like the whole point is like their father has had to give up like this gig that he's into, Mr. Christmas
This is his
himself.
life.
Okay, yeah, being a mall Santa is real shit.
yeah,
you just
especially
don't even
the
get it.
mall of Georgia.
Yeah, dude,
The mall.
the mall, not a mall in Georgia,
it's
the
the
mall
mall.
of
The
Georgia. Get those prepositions and articles straight, guys.
Yeah, she does it sometimes.
Occasionally. So many. I can't even.
Yeah.
With this. Like, okay. Do you think that she just doesn't edit her stuff?
No,
She
it was
edits
not
her own
edited.
stuff.
I was thinking she's
Once.
so like crazed as she's writing it. She can't even stop to think about. She's skipping over words. She's messing up there and there. She's just screwing everything up. Like
Literally. I don't.
she's
She's using the wrong form of your.
Oh
yeah, she's just getting super excited.
She's pumped.
Yeah.
She's like getting off. She's probably like playing with her clit while she's
Oh, easily.
like writing this stuff, one-handed typing. She's just like,
And then she
"Ah,
goes publish.
But she has
another bestseller.
she has some flawless onomatopoeia in this.
I'm sorry, onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. Poia?
It's onomatopoeia. We speak English. That's how it's pronounced.
I've only heard of poia.
That's
whoever
great.
heard
Why
out.
you speak to retards?
Well, no, you
No,
could
it's
just
from
be
podcasts.
You could just like a douche, the kind of douche who says encyclopedia.
It's it's not an encyclopedia.
Listen.
Look, if we spoke Latin, I would be like, fuck yeah, call it the
Santa
encyclopedia
Claus,
because,
wait a
but like it's fucking onomatopoeia. Damn it, it's onomatopoeia. That's just how
I
it's
really,
pronounced.
I have really heard it as onomatopoeia on a podcast multiple times, so I thought.
Well,
that's
those
how it
people
was said.
should be ashamed of themselves.
Anyway,
Right.
it's still the best. Can we look up how many times she says smack?
Holy shit.
Wait, we got a lot to go
Yeah,
before that, though.
we
Oh
need
wait,
to,
did I go too far ahead?
Yes.
Girl,
Again.
I'm
what is
confused
wrong
about
with you tonight?
The timeline here.
The timeline is really
We're
inconsequential.
only about halfway through the novel, technically.
All right,
technically. Yeah. So then she loses her virginity.
Scorch, can you
Oh,
turn down the noise, please?
yeah, you're grinding a bit loud
Scorch,
for us.
do you have more beer?
Oh, that's funny. I'm pretty sure I'm the one with the headphones on, so I think I'd know if it's loud. And no, there isn't anymore.
Do you guys hear something?
Okay, thank you. I mean, no. Wait, I can't say thank you. It's Scorch.
Anywho, generous tongues taking her to orbit.
Yep.
Oh my god,
I
is
just
he
want-
going to make me come again while I'm sucking Andy's cock? Your mouth. Why are you apostrophe re. Your
There we are.
you are mouth is so fucking hot. It's already begging for my cum. I was going to have to swallow his enormous cock if I wanted to feel my lips against his balls. Is that
Yep.
something that you want? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like naughty and nice play. Like on, I'm sorry, I can't call it a play on words. There's just the use
No.
of the words naughty and nice
Yes.
over much, I think, in this novel.
Definitely.
But they're very direct. It's not metaphoric. It's like, have you been naughty? Are you on the naughty list? Like,
Yeah, it's
a big
very,
girl?
it's like simplistically repeated.
oh, I forgot the orphans. We forgot about the poor orphans.
We are so
Orphans?
not there
We're not
yet.
at
Where
the
are
orphans
we?
yet.
We are halfway through the book.
just-
She has not even lost her virginity yet, okay?
Technically,
Oh,
no.
She'll never experience this kind of pleasure again, and I haven't even lost my virginity yet.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Fuck. I'm gonna come. You're amazing, and these lips are fucking addicting. There's a lot of drug lingo, too.
Oh.
You know, I
Like,
didn't
I'm
notice that.
addicted to
Oh.
this. Like,
Huh.
there's even a reference to, like, a junkie putting a needle in his arm.
that's right.
Where was that?
Let's
I don't
see.
remember that.
I think it was a little bit later, but I
Yeah.
definitely, let's see, needle.
Maybe it's an allegory.
The addiction was already consuming me.
We were definitely
there you
headed
are.
to the bedroom. I craved her like an addict craves the sting of a needle in their veins.
Yep.
Wow.
So-
you need to tone it down, mister. You guys have known this chick for 2 fucking days. Like, choop.
But they're in love already.
They're
Yeah,
so in love.
it's love.
Love at first.
True love.
Love. True love. Yeah, so, God, fuck. They fuck already.
Mm-hmm.
You're so tight. That's your G spot. It's not a fairy tale. Like,
Oh yeah, here we go.
the G spot stuff, like, I just
I
can't.
think
It's
isn't
so
it?
I thought it was
unrealistic.
a fairy tale.
All right.
No, for real. It's not real, is it?
This is not sex ed.
Wow, you're gonna embarrass your man like that?
I think I do need to take sex ed again. Or a real sex ed.
Well, this counts close
Is
to
that
it. So.
made up? It's not made
No,
up. It's a real
not.
thing.
It's a real thing.
Oh Lord. You know what? I want to look up. I'm gonna come.
Yeah, that's a good one. I want to see how many times that comes up.
I thought of the same thing every time I read that.
Right. I'm fixing to come. All right. I'm gonna come appears 8 times.
8 times.
Okay.
For a short
And
novel,
that's-
that's,
and
a
that's-
lot.
For 200 pages?
Specifically the I'm gonna like GONNA.
The spelling definitely changes.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any going to.
It switches.
Let's see. Come is in here 67 times.
Okay. Yep. See,
There's a lot of cum.
there is
Full of cum. Show me the cum.
so
All right.
much.
She squeals. She screams.
A lot of primal roars.
Yeah, man. It is screaming with ungodly bliss. That's good because it's got like a couple
bliss.
of
There's
them.
the bliss
Yeah,
again.
The bliss.
Yeah. How many times does bliss come up?
Search
Oh,
bliss.
that's a good one too. Search. Yeah. All right,
There's bliss twice on the page.
guys.
that
I
just
want
had
you guys.
open.
I want you guys to guess how many times it appears.
58.
I'm gonna go with 92.
All right, you got to go lower. Lower than 58.
45.
36.
32.
32. Okay.
32
That's a lot of bliss.
That's
though.
a lot of
For a
bliss.
200 page
examples
book.
of bliss. Yeah, ungodly bliss, no less. And
Yes.
that ungodly bliss is a thing that happens twice, at least twice, maybe more.
My mouth was open so wide my jaw ached and I was screaming.
Yep.
Oh, that's when the rocky cum gets thrown.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, it sounded like a rock when it landed in the garbage.
Yeah. After the yeah.
That sounds like a disease. He might want to get that looked at.
Well, I had like this conversation with Scorch
Okay.
yesterday because I was like, how much cum do you think can fit into a condom? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good question.
And like, because if there's enough that it sounds like a
Mike.
rock
Yes.
hitting the fucking garbage can, the bottom of the garbage can, like,
You're at the
my
breaking point.
My dude is pumping out. Like, we're not talking, like, you might as well start measuring it in ounces because,
Oh, okay.
like, tablespoons ain't cutting it anymore, you know? I think the average amount of cum ejaculated is, like, in the tablespoon, teaspoon. It's measured that way.
Okay.
Did the men know?
Yeah, how much do you guys cum? No, that's fucking
That's
horrifying.
disgusting.
Oh, that's awful.
You could feel it ballooning up.
Yeah. Yep.
You know,
What
no,
a
you know what?
balloon.
I don't want to offend poor Ophelia's delicate sensibilities. By the barrel. What are you, Donkey Kong? Dum, dum, dum. Or a pirate?
That's what's in Donkey Kong's barrels?
Yeah, cum. Donkey Kong's barrels are full of
They
cum.
bounce so much.
Oh my god, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come again. Oh fuck. Oh my god, I'm gonna come. I literally am just swiping through and reading.
I think we're getting to the orphans next.
Are we?
I told you.
Yeah.
Fuck me harder. Wait, so they fuck like 4 times, at
Yes.
least 4 times that first night, and don't eat any
Well, they
Christmas
don't
dinner,
stop.
which is a
It's
shame.
It's all once. It's all one.
No,
time.
it doesn't. There are like 4 separate penetrations that occur. Which sucks, dude. For a virgin, I'm sure like she's all raw and like chapped and shit, and
She
like
only mentions pain once when it first happens, and the rest of it's just butterflies.
soaring
and
away on
unicorns.
a like
Yep.
a river of bliss.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I found that really unrealistic. It's like
Very.
this bitch is like fucking multiple times over like 3 consecutive days and is never like she must have an elastic
Oh,
pussy.
and also
Well,
doing.
Zach knew what he was doing because he slowly worked himself in there.
That's later.
This is the first time. One of them did.
Was it Zach? I thought Andy got
But-
to go first.
Whoever went
Or
first.
did Zach go first?
Because he was gentle, and Andy wasn't gentle.
I'm just thinking, they go in the beehole, and she just had a bacon cheeseburger.
No, she didn't. That was like
That was like 2 days
that
ago,
was
maybe.
3 days later.
Yeah, gross.
You definitely would have like
It'd be,
evacuated that.
yeah, that would have been gone that day.
Well,
probably.
Yeah.
some
Wendy's.
of us have 3 days in between. Okay.
You should probably see a doctor about that. You know, I've heard of some really good, like, what are they called? Probiotics. You know,
Yeah.
maybe you should look into that. Okay. What a fucking night. My legs are shaking. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, so then they go to buy, yeah, now we're at the orphans. They go to the
Yes.
mall to buy presents for their parents.
If you're not gonna drink that beer,
I'm nursing it slowly.
So when are you guys getting married? What's the lucky guy's name? Pedro.
Yeah.
Kira and Pedro. She's nursing it.
Yeah.
She's not drinking. She's taking a long time to drink it, so I gave it a name and asked her when they're getting married.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
It's Pedro the Paleo.
I'll
Yeah.
help you. Here, put it right here.
Oh my god, it's like a reverse. It's like an MFM. Like reverse. So
FMM?
FM.
F, yeah.
FM. Yeah.
FFM.
Except it's
Timeless with it.
FBF because it's a beer, not a
Yeah. I guess.
man. Let's see. Yeah, she finds out that their last name is Christmas. And
Yeah.
she's really like teehee about it.
Oh yeah, she finds a postcard or something.
Oh, and
A
then
pile of
Andy
mail.
like
The mail.
spanks the shit out of her.
Smack, 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 smack.
Yeah. How many times did we say it was? 120
130 or something like that.
Look it up.
Okay, I'm looking it up. She like goes from being a virgin to a whore in like 30 seconds.
Smack, 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 smack,
Easily.
smack, smack, smack.
You know, honestly,
She's
I
naughty.
can't blame her.
He's just smacking her because she's naughty.
Yeah.
He makes her tell her.
This was the
how-
lamest.
She lays
like,
across his lap.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call it BDSM because it's not BDSM, but it's like the lamest like sub-dom scene I think I've ever read.
Yeah.
And that includes the ones that I wrote when I was like 14, like on fanfiction.net.
Oh,
okay?
God.
Like it was bad. It was
What were
just
they
really
fanfics
bad.
It was
and
really
stuff?
bad.
They were usually like anime crossover characters. Like different anime characters. Anyway, that's not important. We're not talking about that right now. We're not reading those. We're reading this. And 120 times she gets smacked.
Yes.
And it's written. Let's see. Huh? If I hold the phone up, will they be able to see it?
Probably, yeah.
Can you read any of it?
No.
Well, then what was the fucking point?
Hold it up to the one right above you then. Closer. Closer. Even closer. Yeah, I don't know. The bright. I don't know. Can you just read it? I don't think this is...
No, it just says smack 120 times.
It has
That's
its
the point.
own paragraph.
I mean, I could see where the things were bolded. Yeah.
There's a whole paragraph just of
Yeah,
smack.
there's
Yeah,
a whole
yeah.
paragraph just of the word smack
capital
because
letters.
he's spanking her.
Smack, smack, smack.
He spanked her
Exclamation
120 times.
points. Yeah.
Wow.
Spack, spack, spack.
And that's
Wait,
not
where's
when we
the
get to the
swish crack?
switches. Yeah,
Oh,
the
swish crack.
is different.
No,
Well,
that's the
that's too
switch.
far ahead.
That's too
Yeah.
far ahead. Ow! I slumped down against his knee. That's definitely naughty. He's like smacking her and then stroking her pussy and then smacking her a bunch and stroking her pussy and she's like dying.
And this goes on for about 3 chapters.
Lay across Santa's lap and tell him how naughty you've been all year.
It's disgusting.
Smack, 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 smack.
Oh my god. It's awful. It's just really,
It's
really
bad.
bad. And then they say the word naughty about 700 times.
Oh, we gotta
Easily.
search
Have you been
naughty?
naughty? I've been so naughty. Well, what
Oh,
did
we
you do that was
should
naughty?
search naughty.
I'll search.
Okay, naughty, naughty.
Very
Here it
naughty.
is. She talks about her labia
All
a
right.
lot.
What? That's a weird thing to talk about.
How many times is naughty in here?
I'm going to say 83 times.
You're really close.
92.
79.
Not bad.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a 200-page book.
It's a lot of lave.
No, not the word labia, the word naughty. If
labia came up
Scorch, you
that
have to
much?
fucking pay attention if you want to chime in.
You also need a mic.
Yeah. Wow. Naughty, naughty. Yep, her pussy is gushing with lust.
Yep.
It's very descriptive.
Gushing.
Lust-soaked desires. Oh fuck, she's gonna come. Yep, she says she's gonna come. He prevents her from
Yeah,
coming.
he doesn't allow her
He's
to.
like, fuck you, you're not allowed to come. And he's still smacking her.
There was a lot of smacks during that one.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Her ass was burning.
Did we get to the candy cane red part yet? Because that was a
No,
good one.
that's later.
Okay.
Zach goes to work.
Is it over? I can't even tell. I might be in my body or floating above it, still vibrating with reverberations. Really? Is that what you do? Vibrate with
I
reverberations?
keep going.
Maybe
Of
we're just
bliss.
doing it
What
wrong.
page are we on?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
57%.
If it doesn't matter,
I think
I'm
it's
keeping
gross.
going.
They go to he goes to work and he can still taste her on his lips. And
Yeah,
he's like
that's-
got small children sitting on his lap and he's like talking to them and they're like near his mouth.
Yep.
Like you
Like
can
pussy
smell
breath?
it. You can fucking smell. Yes.
Yes.
My dude needs some fucking Tic Tacs or something.
but when Zach's at work, she shows up to. Oh wait, orphans first or her visiting him? At
I think
work?
we've passed orphans.
Wait, did we talk about the orphans?
No, we didn't talk about the
Okay.
orphans. Yeah, so they want to well, because it kind of jumps around because
It
it
does.
sometimes follows
It's the
Andy.
transitions.
Yeah, terrible transitions. So sometimes it's hard to pick up exactly where you are in the story
And
and,
she
what's
writes
going on.
all 3 characters exactly the same
Oh
way.
yeah, there's
Oh,
that was another
yeah.
thing that was fucking me up about telling
Yeah.
Zach and Eric. What's his
See,
name?
we don't even know his name.
Andy apart because it's just there's no difference.
No.
There's no fucking difference.
No.
Even her, Holly too.
She
the
is
same.
exactly the same. She's
Yeah.
the only thing that's different is the amount of things that are peppered in that are I'm a virgin or
Yeah. And the
oh
boys say
I'm
fuck a lot.
experienced.
She does too.
She starts saying
She
fucking a
yeah.
lot. About a third of the way into the book, they all just sound exactly
Yep.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she becomes an orgasm hungry little slut
Yep.
who just literally all she wants is to fucking come a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Girl's probably dehydrated. She's coming so much.
Something.
She needs to drink Powerade or something like that. Get those electrolytes up.
They're not eating dinner a lot.
They're,
so.
yeah, they skip food. They don't there's literally
They
after
drink
they
too
learn
much coffee.
Yeah, they drink 3 cups
Yeah, surviving on
before
3 cups.
9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That's fucking psycho.
They do
Psychotic.
eat pie.
There's that one scene with the pie.
Makes
Well, there are lots of scenes with pie, but Yeah, so they discover that these poor orphan children are not going to have Christmas.
Miss Winters.
Miss
brings-
Winters,
Miss
yeah.
Winters.
So subtle. And so they're like, we'll go and buy these orphaned children Christmas presents.
With our
and-
inheritance from Grandpa.
from Santa
Oh,
Grandpa.
they have their
Yeah.
trust fund. They
Yeah.
break into their trust fund.
Yeah, they're not supposed to, but it's okay because it's for orphans.
Well, they got
okay?
special permission from Daddy.
Yeah. Who also
Daddy Santa
doesn't
Claus.
touch his. I mean, he must. What does the mother do? We know
No, they
that
don't.
she.
They're retired. They live off of the.
No, she still works.
Oh,
she
she
loves
does.
her job.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she
She's
works.
some
She's
CEO
really.
or something, from what it sounds
But we
like.
literally never hear any
we
description
know
of what she does. It's just like,
Neither
yeah,
with
my
Holly.
mom's rich and she's really powerful and has a
Yeah.
great job.
Yeah. Nothing about Holly's parents either. They're just in the Caribbean
No,
the
they're
whole
just kind of
time.
assholes.
Yeah.
They're just like detached, unemotional, like unavailable emotionally.
Sounds like my parents, honestly.
I know, it sounds like my parents too. I was like,
Mine were in Jamaica 2 weeks ago.
yeah, my parents is usually like similar, like yeah.
That's why she
We
needs
can
two
relate.
guys instead of one. She's trying to get.
Yeah, I'm
She's
telling you, there's some
replacing
kind
her
of deep-rooted
parents with
issues.
like
Yeah.
hot twin Santas.
I mean, come on.
Hot twin Santa. I never thought I'd hear that sentence.
That's not a sentence.
That phrase.
Well, the whole sentence.
Oh, okay. Regardless, yeah, and that's not really something that I ever thought I would be
Replacing
saying.
No.
her parents with hot twin Santa.
Yeah, right.
That's something new.
It's the latest craze.
Combination of words.
So yeah, they go to where do they go?
Department
They
store
go to a
in the
department
mall
store in the mall.
and buy basically everything.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh, they're
a Nintendo Switch and a
Oh,
Wii
yeah.
It's a
and
shopping
like
spree, like the old commercials on Nickelodeon where you could win a shopping spree.
Yeah,
and
and
they're
they're
like
like-
going down the aisle and,
And
riding
just
the car.
like-
They ride the cars
they
They're
ride
around.
the cars,
play
they have
fighting with
looking
with
at
swords
them.
faux
and
swords.
acting like they're
The
five.
staff standing there.
know, the cute
At
stuff.
the end of the aisle watching them.
it's adorbs.
It's so yeah.
It's creepy.
I can't believe
They're
it just hit
fucking
me with
grown
a
ass
sword.
men.
Yeah.
It's two guys, one girl.
In the kids aisle with the toys.
They spend way too much money. They spend
Oh.
an insane amount of money.
Oh, they buy
We're probably talking a
game
couple thousands.
systems.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have a Switch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Games.
Everything.
Yep.
And they got Miss Winter something.
They did because it was like, oh, her sad secondhand person shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, they assume this woman lives in her car, basically.
They get their gift card.
No, they like bought
her
her
this,
like
like,
a new
gift
wardrobe,
box.
basically.
Yeah.
Which is a really presumptuous of
It very is. Yeah.
like maybe she just likes that look. She's just like, I'm taking my retro like
Right.
secondhand thrift shop like thrift store kind of style. And they're like, you look dirty and poor. Here's some new clothes.
Literally.
Yeah.
A lot.
It's a little yeah. Then there's a joke. Teehee. You've been cheating on me? No cheating.
Oh, yeah, I knew that was going to come up.
Yeah. Oh, you've been cheating on me with my twin brother who looks just like me. And it's funny because, like, we're not dating, but, like,
What a great joke.
Don't worry, you'll get to put me on the naughty list, too, later if you want.
Here we go again with naughty.
And then he goes, fuck. She isn't making it easy to stop thinking about her.
What's so
You know,
special about her?
This really sounds like
Nothing.
love.
Basic.
She's-
She goes to the mall.
She is so basic. She
Wicked
has
basic.
highlights. Okay?
Yeah, come on. Seriously.
Is this the late 90s? She's like, I'm just looking for a guy with frosted tips.
Yeah.
Like, who wears the like Hawaiian
Clearly
shirt.
she doesn't wear any makeup because they don't talk about that. Yeah.
She's just a good old down home Southern peach. Georgia peach.
right off the vine.
Plucked from the vine.
Yeah, juicy, gushing, you know,
Yeah.
no longer virginal. Yeah, they have to cram everything into an SUV.
Yeah.
There was what I love how she tried to she was like trying to be she was trying to like poke fun at herself for writing about like cliches. So like there's that part where he's like, who blindly falls for a woman they just met? I guess that someone is me.
Yeah,
and you're just like,
Yeah.
this is not
Good job, Kelly.
yeah, like, oh, ooh, breaking the fourth wall, communicating a point to the reader. Like, hey, I know this is cliche, but just go
But
with
guess
it.
what?
Cool.
It's my thing.
Yeah, but guess what? We're doing it. Oh my god. Then they're in bed again.
Always.
they're in bed.
Wait, did you meet him at work yet? Or was it the next day?
No, that was later that day.
Yeah.
Oh, she goes to exchange Christmas presents with her best friend.
Yes, with Beth.
And she got Beth the Snow White special
Ornament
edition
that-
Oh, I forgot
Disney
about that.
Disney princess
so
Her
ornament.
parents put it off, so it was sold out. But then it wasn't sold out. This is 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah,
So
and
I
next,
didn't get that.
next Christmas they're not going to have it anymore, and highly valuable stuff here.
Very like.
Oh, it's so basic.
Oh my god, I love my Disney princess
Going to the
like
Hallmark
Christmas ornament
store.
selection. Huh? And but
Okay.
Holly gets a picture of them when they were kids in
On
like
a
a
treehouse
shitty
made
wooden
out of wood.
frame
From the treehouse.
that was made out of like the treehouse.
See that?
Which
That's
is like
really sentimental.
sentimental, but like also like could you maybe have gotten me like a gift card too or
Yeah, like let's.
it's shitty.
Realistic.
It's shitty. Here's some old wood.
All
We're
these
That's
side
friends.
something
stories.
you give not at a
That's
holiday.
somebody that's like I love you and you're my friend and like we have this great memory, like here's this present.
Yeah.
But we're
Yes.
like material girls living in a material world, so this is Christmas. You need to get with the program, bitch. Like I got you a fucking limited edition collector's item, Disney princess
ornament.
like your Christmas ornament. Like that your parents couldn't even get for you. Like, let's step your pussy up a bit.
Seriously.
No, it was a really nice gift. And then she tells her friend she tells Beth, whatever. She tells Beth about it. And she's like, You lost your virginity to 2 guys? That's so fucking scandalous. So scandalous.
So
Oh,
scandalous.
muy escándalo. Like, okay, really? Like,
Wait, how did she reveal that she
She
did
just
that? She
told
said
them.
something. She said something and her friend's like, what?
we don't even know. It just said, I couldn't keep the secret from Beth, and truthfully, I needed to tell someone. It felt like a dream until I said the words out loud.
What did she say?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought she
They
said something by
mentioned-
accident.
I don't know. Oh, because Beth brings up, let's go to the mall and stalk Santa Claus. And then she goes, he doesn't have a girlfriend.
That's right. She said he doesn't have a girlfriend. He was buying a gift for his mom.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
Friend's
Beth is like, wait.
how do you know
Beth's
that?
like, well, clearly your
got something to say.
reconnaissance is like much better than mine. I guess I'm finally coming out of my shell. Really? Like, that's what you're gonna call it?
Okay.
That's what that means?
Here we are with the descriptions again.
Oh, and then they watched a movie
Oh,
I don't
with
remember
the
them
with the
watching a movie.
grandfather,
yeah.
and they were like, that she like recognized
Oh, they watch a movie with the grand. Okay, I
Yep.
remember that now.
the family resemblance was there, especially in those ocean blue eyes.
That comes up a lot.
She's checking out the old grandpa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So then she goes.
This is when we get the.
She goes to buy them a Christmas present.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh.
and
What was it,
she
Things
gets
Remembered?
Things remembered.
and she gets a snow globe.
Yep. Can we?
Embossed
A snow globe
with-
that had a mall Santa in it, surrounded by kids. How does she know that it was a mall Santa? If it was
I
a
guess
snow
all Santas are mall Santas now.
Well, where else did Santa go?
Yeah.
I don't know, the forest, like on his sleigh with
She has
his reindeer.
Only
like,
seen him in the mall.
I think she's
so-
like, there is no other Santa.
There's no North
There
Pole.
is
It's
only
Passed by
Mall of
Santa
Georgia.
earlier in a storefront. What was that?
Salvation Army probably ringing for donations. No,
No, it's
seriously.
the
Yeah.
name of the store.
Oh, I forget.
It's like
Santa's
Santa's
workshop.
workshop. That's right. I don't
In
know if
Melrose,
Santa was
yeah.
in there.
I don't. He probably wasn't because he only lives in malls.
Yeah, so she gets a snow globe that has a mall Santa in it, surrounded by kids. And she has the girl engrave.
This is great.
sometimes it's nice to be naughty. She
And
gave
she
me
guys-
she
gets
gave me
two
a
of them.
bewildered
How
look,
clever.
but did as I requested. And then she goes to visit. She goes to visit Zach. Well, he's at work,
Oh,
yes,
right,
he
okay.
is on break from being mall Santa.
and then he fucks the fuck out of her in a broom closet. And she's like, "No, we can't. You'll get in trouble." And he's like, "Come here, bitch." Wham, wham, wham. Like that.
Yeah, basically.
And then he's thinking about every baby's a miracle. I'm the type of guy that will stick around.
Yep.
Also, this is ridiculous. They're not going to fire Santa on the day before Christmas Eve. Are you sure about
Is a
that?
popular
Yeah.
highlight too. Did you notice that?
Dude, did you guys notice that the popular highlights were like fucked up? They weren't complete
Yeah.
sentences.
Is that what
Yeah.
those were?
Yeah, the
They
little
made no
dots.
sense.
Yeah,
I
they-
was like, is this an edit or
I
something?
feel like some of them they were just marking where to start reading when they came back.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
I hadn't considered that.
No.
Usually 'cause I
honestly do
just
not know what they
read.
were because they made no sense.
Yeah, this one is just going to fire Santa on the day before Christmas Eve. I pulled my hand. That's what's underlined.
Okay. That's important, I guess.
No,
Yeah, but what comes after it? Is it something dirty? Because then,
no.
oh, okay,
I mean, kind of.
it's like a bookmark.
He wrapped his hand around her thigh. Does he just have like abnormally
Santa
giant
hands.
fucking hands? Or she just has like no thighs. She has the thigh gap, guys.
Who knew?
Maybe.
They didn't
Who knew?
explain what.
All I knew was she was curvy. I didn't know about the fat gap.
No, well, I mean, if he put his hand around her thigh, well, lowered my boxers and shoved my cock into her pussy. Whoop.
Here we
Is
go.
that-
There we
quote?
go. Yep, that's. I mean, that's what it says. And it takes all of like 2 seconds for her to come. That sounds
Pretty much.
That sounds like it would be nice, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if only. If it only were that simple.
Quick and easy.
I know. You're just like, oh no, I'm being penetrated and I'm coming. Cool. Like, clearly it works for this bitch. Like, yep. And then he comes in her. I would never abandon my child. Okay.
Nope.
Mall Santa. Yeah, definitely weird.
So that night,
Yep. Yep.
is that when? Oh, they exchange gifts. Is it that night? Yeah, they exchange gifts.
No.
Or is that
He
after the
ties
romance?
her to the bed.
Oh, that's right.
Doesn't
Yeah,
he?
all day.
Oh yeah, he leaves her there tied up.
While he's cooking, I think, in the other.
Well, no.
kitchen.
So he starts spanking her, right? Or no, they're just
No.
kissing. They're just like kissing and stuff. And then she gives him a blowjob,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then she.
Oh, she does get smacked again. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yep, here it is.
Oh yeah, he's spanking her, and
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, like I wanna come," and he won't let her, so she just like wrenches her arm free and like,
Does it herself. Yeah.
meow,
Oh, that must have been where I was zoning out.
like fucking goes to town on her clit, I guess, and then he gets mad.
He gets very
He's
offended by
not
this.
happy at all. He's like, "You bad girl,
The
you're
dom
being
is
very,
very
naughty." Let's go to the bedroom. I tried to smile and reach for his cock. You already got what you wanted.
Oh, here we go. First fight.
Yeah, right. Take everything, please. Take me to the bedroom and make me pay for my naughty behavior.
I didn't know Santa punishes naughty kids. Does he?
With switches, dude.
Yeah. Come on.
Does he hit them with switches?
Probably.
I
He's a
never
fucking
heard that part of the.
He's a little scary.
So then he ties her to the fucking bed,
Yep.
and then Zach comes home. Oh
Well,
wait,
he
no,
keeps
hold on,
her
hold
tied
on.
up.
He keeps her tied up.
And he goes and cooks.
He goes, he returned to the bedroom so many times during the day that I lost count, and he used my body to chase his desires every time.
Yep.
He basically tied her up and raped her for an entire
Yep.
fucking day.
All day.
This
It's
bitch
not
has
rape, she
Stockholm
wanted it.
syndrome. She's like, no, it's cool.
She's like, no, this is
Like, this is
fine.
normal. This is how healthy sexual relationships work, right?
Yeah.
She
Like,
would
this is
know.
what
She had
happens
no
when you're in true
experience,
love.
So.
Yeah, true love, TM. Yeah, and then Zach comes home and she's like, "Are you gonna untie me?" And he's like, "No, I'm gonna fuck you first."
Yeah.
And then he
So
like
he rapes her.
And then he really naughty, so naughty that you're probably gonna have to fuck me really hard in order to teach me a lesson. It's just so fucking stupid. Well, and she thinks she's being clever.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, they don't
She's proud of
understand the
herself.
concept of punishing me, but I'm not complaining. It's like, are you retarded? Do you really not think that they know what you're doing? Like, it's just if you fuck her, then like everybody gets fucked. So like,
Yeah.
it's a party or something. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and then Christmas Day,
Here we go.
they like make her wear an elf costume
To go to the orphanage.
to go to the orphanage, and they make what's
Andy is also an elf, and Zach is Santa.
He deserves it after he worked 3 days, 12-hour shifts. Well,
I'm pretty sure he's wearing tights, elf tights or something crazy like that. Very form-fitting.
Yeah.
Outfit.
I'd love to say I maintained my composure and bellowed ho 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 all the way back home. What? Mrs. Winters cries. The kids are running around screaming. All of a sudden, everybody is like, "Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I love children," even though 45 pages ago I hated them.
Yeah.
And 2 days ago, like,
Not even, maybe.
yeah, seriously. And then they fucking call their dad. Like, they hear a sob story about the orphanage, like, being shut down. And so they call their dad and they're like, "Dad, this orphanage is going to get shut down." And, you know, Mr. Christmas Senior is like, "Not on my mall Santa
Comes to
watch."
save the
Like,
day.
yeah, seriously. I'm surprised he didn't show up in a sleigh pulled by reindeer.
Literally.
Just being like, "Ho, ho, ho."
In the
like,
middle of
it's
Georgia
fine. Right. So then they go home and exchange gifts.
Here we go.
And everybody got everybody a snow globe.
Same snow globe.
The same,
same
snow
exact
globe.
one. But
Two different quotes.
But the one they got her,
It
had a
says,
different.
"To the best girl on the naughty list."
You know, they're already...
Like, what do they expect her to do with that? Put it on her mantle?
Yeah.
And
keep
then,
it
like,
forever?
40 years down the line, like, someone's like, "Oh, Grandma, what's that?" And so they're like, "Why does it say to the best girl on the naughty list?" And she's going to be like, "One time,
Yeah, like the
when I was
Titanic
not
scene.
too much older than you fine children, I met these twins."
We all know they're going to get married one day.
Yeah, when
You
it
only get one. She
becomes
has to
legal.
pick
They're
one.
going to become Mormon and just all marry each other.
The reverse Mormon?
Yep. Reverse Mormon.
Reverse Mormon. We just invented a new romance genre.
We did.
Polyandry, I think.
So they get her that, and then they're like, "Wait, you haven't looked inside your stocking."
Oh.
And it's full of switches because she's on the naughty list. And
I thought it was supposed to be coal. Is that a different?
No.
Is that a southern thing to have switches?
No.
I thought they put coal in your.
Well,
If you're bad,
I mean,
well, they can't tell children. Switches might be like an old term.
I mean, I remember hearing about switches. Like, as a
I have
kid.
never heard that before. This
I'm older than you guys, though. I
So
think.
maybe, like I said,
Not-
maybe it's.
2
I'm
years.
ancient.
Your birthday is
I'll
Saturday.
be 27 on Saturday.
Do you hear of that, everybody? Yeah, so like 2 or 3 years.
Okay, so I guess enough.
I don't know. I mean, it's also the South. They're backwards as fuck.
Right, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It was the southern.
I mean, I
thing.
don't think necessarily it's a
Particularly.
Southern, but I think that the South has a harder time like moving forward.
Yeah.
Just in general, like the South holds on to a lot of stuff.
Well, we
'cause
have
they're
coal
like,
in our stocking up here when we're bad.
I would rather get a Switch than coal. Damn,
Now, not when you're a kid.
it's true. I don't know. So then Andy fucking chases her around the apartment with a switch and like threatens to beat the fuck out of her. And she's like very turned on by all of this.
Yeah. Isn't she, like,
naturally.
laughing and having a good old time?
She's like, "Oh no, don't beat me, mister."
Switch crack.
Switch
Ow!
Do you feel like a good girl now? Yeah, he's just like tracing little patterns on her skin
Yeah.
with the switch.
Softly as a feather.
And then she's disappointed when he doesn't hit her. He's like,
Oh, yeah,
"I
she
wasn't
wanted it."
really going to hit you." And she was like, "Oh, well, just one." And then swish crack happens.
She's
and-
such a How are they in love with her?
They're not. Their penises are.
Yeah.
They're thinking with their dicks. And she's just thinking about the easiest way to like get off, honestly. Like these
Yeah,
they're just
she doesn't.
like large, hunky sex toys to her.
Yep.
Like there's no loving anything that we
They
got each
cuddle
other
once.
the same shitty knick-knack for
With
Christmas.
the same shitty quote.
What?
Yeah, like there's no meaningful interaction between any
There
of the
is.
characters ever.
There is one.
What?
When they're about to go to the airport, or before they
Oh,
go to the
yeah.
airport, she cuddles with one of them.
With one of them.
One of them.
And she's like so happy, wow, I can just cuddle with him. And that's it. And I don't have to do anything more, and it's fine. This once. And then she
I'm gonna
cries.
hit you with a switch. Like,
She cries as she's packing up, and they come and comfort her.
right? Don't
Say,
cry.
"Oh, it's okay. Don't
Oh
cry."
yeah, here we go. Hallmark moment at
I
the
know,
airport.
right?
They give this girl they met 3 days, the slut they met 3 days ago, their keys to their SUV.
Yep.
And have her drop them
To bring
off.
it back to their house. Yeah.
Yep.
She goes back to the car after dropping them off at the airport and just cries
Just
a whole
sobs
lot.
uncontrollably.
Just sobs like, but she was ugly crying.
Oh,
Yeah,
totally.
She totally was ugly.
Totally. I mean, she thought she was hallucinating.
Right? Yeah, and then they're like, "Fuck it, we're not gonna give up on the woman we love," and it
Yeah.
was just like, really?
They need their
They don't want to
HEA.
see their sick father and whatnot.
yeah,
they
like
need to
fuck
stay with
you,
this girl.
Dad. Like, you don't understand, man. You know what I mean?
We love her.
Yeah. She was so fucking incredible and redefined the man I was.
I had that
That
underlined
comes
too.
up a lot.
Yeah, that
You're incredible.
What's so incredible about her?
Everything, clearly.
The fact
That
that
she's
she's
okay
a
with
dirty
all this?
slut.
That she's
Like,
letting them do all this for
Yeah.
free.
possibly so. I don't know. I just like, what kind of fucking idiots are we? We come to Georgia to play Santa Claus and end up both falling for the same girl. I growled under my breath. Fuck. Oh. Like, she has no idea how to write to elicit like any real human response.
No.
No.
Like, I just never, the whole time I was reading it, I was just like, yeah, okay. Well, look, they're fucking again. I
Yep.
got tired of hearing about orgasms. She
Yeah, I
had
don't
so fucking
I
many
faded
of
off
I
at one
them.
skipped
point.
forward through some of it.
It was like, oh, look,
Here we
she's
go.
coming again. And she's going to scream about it. For the next 3 pages, we're
And
going to
it's
hear
gonna
about
be
how
so
blissful.
blissful.
Yes. Fuck that, dude. I just, you know, and then the gratuitous, like, it was just, how much sex can I like jam into it? Totally pun intended. You know, how much sex can balloon inside this condom?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sick.
Hopefully you didn't
After
eat
the Taco
anything.
Bell.
Yeah. Wait for the Taco Bell. Because then, you know, it goes up. I mean, it goes down and then it comes up again, so you get to taste it twice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a yeah.
Can't
Bonus.
wait.
No. Let's see. Yeah. So Zach is the one. No, Andy. Andy's the one who's like, no, we're not leaving.
No.
And what brings that on is him thinking about how he was supposed to go to law school and have his name on a building someday.
Yep.
And then he's like, why did all of that seem to matter less than it ever had before? Those were the dreams of a shallow guy who only cared about himself, a self-centered asshole that wanted notoriety and a bank account. It wasn't like I planned to go to law school so I could help people.
'Cause that's not what law school's
I
about.
was just interested in a few more years of partying, hot girls in my bed, and even tried to drag Zach along, kicking and screaming. Maybe the pain of losing Holly was my penance for living my life like Ebenezer Scrooge. Like, first of all, I don't remember Ebenezer Scrooge fucking a bunch of hot chicks
No.
or partying all the time.
And he was cheap.
Yeah.
That's the point. They're not cheap.
No.
They spent all that money.
yeah,
on
they
orphans.
spend all their inheritance
I-
on these orphans.
It was just like at that point, she's just like reaching for those Christmas like connections. It's like, honey,
Yeah.
stop.
yeah.
No, like it's not working.
You've already derailed this train.
Yeah, right. Like, did you notice how the first chapter was like chock to like full of all of the stupid Christmas innuendos, but then there weren't any more.
There were few to be seen after that.
After that, it was
Yeah.
like, oh, jingle my bells, suck him like a candy cane. Okay. Also, now we're moving on. Like, the only thing that got any repetition was the naughty list. But
There's
Yep.
a few candy cane references actually.
oh yeah, after
Yeah,
he
they're-
canes her ass. So okay, so they're in the airport. She's just dropped them off. She's sobbing, ugly, crying in the car.
Ugly crying.
Just disgusting. Her eyelashes are falling off. Everything.
If she wears them.
She's so basic and slutty, probably.
I don't even think she
Such a
showered
bitch.
at all during these like 3 or 4 days.
They shower, but
not-
she doesn't.
She doesn't shower.
She's just like, I like to be crusty, cum dumpster.
Those highlights are greasy.
Yeah, right. Well, you know, maybe they have some dry shampoo. She keeps some in her purse.
Oh,
She's
that
totally the
doesn't
kind
help
of girl
down
who
there.
would fucking keep dry shampoo in her purse.
yeah.
I don't know. Can you put dry shampoo in your pubic hair? Maybe.
No, as a cosmetologist, I cannot say you can do that. Don't think it works that way.
You know, just to soak up some of the excess moisture,
One can try.
wetness.
All right, so they change their lives around, decide on new schools to go to that are closer to her.
No.
We
That's not what happens.
Oh, wait.
We
Where
haven't
are
gone
we?
to that point.
That doesn't happen?
She's still crying.
She's crying in her car.
Oh,
She's
okay.
ugly crying.
Okay,
We
never
got
mind.
distracted.
And the
by
boys are
ugly
finally
crying.
deciding, like, fuck it, we're gonna go back.
Yeah, we're going back. So then
Yeah.
they're like, they leave the airport. They're like walking towards her, and she thinks she's hallucinating
Because she's crying so hard.
She's like, they can't really be there. And then they are there, and she starts running. It's like a Wuthering Heights moment all over again. I was about to start singing the Chariots of Fire. Da, 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 da.
Yep. So it's playing in the background.
What are you doing? You're going to miss your flight? I don't know why there's a question mark after that.
It's just questionable.
This whole thing is questionable. We're not leaving. We're staying here with you as long as we can. What about your parents? They'll understand. Well,
really?
That's nice.
I'm so glad you guys show such deference to the people who've like raised you
And gave you
Yeah.
huge trust funds.
gave you a huge fucking trust
Gave you a
fund.
job for the winter break.
Yeah, right.
Incredibles in here 13 times.
Yep.
How about fucking? How many times is the word fucking in this book? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
So so she drives them back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has a drink. They're sipping beer, and they're like, we're gonna have to find a way to make this work.
Mm-hmm.
We'll both graduate soon. Obviously, you need to finish school, which means it will be easier for me to move to Atlanta. I don't understand why that's easier for him to move to Atlanta. Like what is her...
Right, they're uprooting their lives to be near her.
Yeah, but why does her having to finish school, like, factor into that at all?
Well, they want her to have an education.
She's just gonna be like some dumb slut they keep in the basement at home.
Yeah.
They're like, hi, I'm a successful banker. And I work in, what was it, advertising?
Something.
He's like,
marketing. Or...
we're also secret mall Santas with like a elf bitch in the basement. So Andy is like, I could go to law school here in Atlanta. Zach's like, I'm sure I could find a job.
He was starting to like being a Santa, a mall Santa.
Yeah, he was getting like really into it.
Yeah.
We worked out a few more details over several beers. Like, thanks for the descriptiveness.
Yeah.
What sorts of things did you work out over several
Yeah,
beers? What? You guys are in the same room and you're not fucking for once? Like,
We're having an actual conversation
You
here.
know what? We are progressing. We're making progress here.
Yeah.
The gorgeous men that had stolen my heart were just gonna leave and forget me. It's touching, a real touching moment.
I was expecting that to happen, but
I didn't care if the relationship was unconventional. Okay, naughty girl. Gross. Yeah, so then they have their homecoming thing. And then she wants to be hit with the switch.
Yeah.
Swish crack, swish crack.
One last time.
Yeah. Have you been punished enough? Maybe a few more, just a little bit harder since I've been such a naughty girl. She literally wants him to hit her harder with
Yeah.
a switch. An oak switch, I believe.
Yes.
hickory.
Hickory switch. Fuck that, dude. That's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. Oh, if we don't fuck you soon, you're going to orgasm before we even get started. Like, that's been a problem for you guys at any point during this whole thing.
Yeah, no.
Let's see. Where's the
Oh,
candy
we can-
cane? Where's the candy cane
That was
reference?
far back.
Oh, I had that highlighted.
Something about her ass looking like a candy cane.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, wait.
Yes.
I was pretty sure my ass was going to look like a candy cane by the time they were done.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh, we're getting to the untouched hole part.
Yep. So
Oh.
my untouched hole was theirs for the taking.
Yep.
And I couldn't wait to find out how good it felt to have both of them inside me at the same time. How good it would feel. It's the wrong tense. Anyway, sorry. Yep, Zach's the one who gets backdoor duty,
Yep.
and he puts a. Hold on.
Backdoor.
Zach loosened me up with the finger that was inside my pussy.
I had to reread that sentence at least 6 times.
While his tongue provided more lubrication. He's eating her ass. He's basically licking her
that's
asshole.
what I got.
That's
out
what
of
I
that.
got out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After
because
she
it took
hasn't
me a
showered
second.
for 3 days?
After she hasn't showered for 3
Yeah.
days and it's just been probably, oh wait, no, she would have only been leaking cum once. But you know, there's condom like residue
Yeah.
probably all up in there. You know,
Yeah. You know.
we don't know if she's like well kempt down there.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Surprisingly, we are
Give
not
details.
informed.
Yeah, like does she have a landing strip? Is it
Yeah.
like a cute little like shape? Is it dyed pink? Like, you know, we don't know anything about it.
Left to imagination.
Yeah. So basically he sticks a finger in her butt, sticks his tongue in her butt, and then is like, cool, you're good to go.
Here
Oh
we
wait,
go.
no. He puts one more finger in, 2 fingers. He goes from 1 to
Yes.
2.
See, he's gentle. Like you.
Yeah, and
the
then he
first
just
time.
shoves this giant monster cock in her untouched hole. Like,
All his length.
yes, his length. Pushing between her punished cheeks.
That's actually pretty good. Punished cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, I had another good quote too. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, that feels really good. It's going to get even better. Is it? After several minutes of agony,
Yeah.
Zach was far enough in for Andy to start thrusting upward. How are they doing this? Also,
I don't know. I can't.
I
picture
don't.
this
Is it
position.
like Andy is on his back and then?
I feel like she's always on her back or on her knees.
But I don't know how that would work. Like,
no.
I think he is on his. Andy's on his back and she's probably straddling him, and then Zach
she's
is
like a sandwich in between.
Yeah, behind. But that just seems like it would be really awkward and uncomfortable for everybody involved. I
It's
don't
like you're
know.
thrusting at that point.
Yeah, no, I don't know how.
That doesn't sound convincing.
I don't. Yeah, there's no description whatsoever. No whatsoever. Like how this is happening,
No.
and it just like none of the descriptive writing like makes me
No.
is like helpful to understanding what is happening.
Nope. She just keeps talking about the incredible girth and length.
Yeah, and the untouched hole.
Yep.
And the agony.
She
There should
always-
not be any fucking agony.
No.
Like that is not a good thing.
She keeps digging her nails into them. That's been a consistent
Yeah,
thing too.
yeah.
Into his scalp at one point.
Yep.
The combination quickly went from simply pleasurable to absolutely orgasmic. Oh, here it is. Their thrusts were timed so that both were going into me at the same time. And since they were twins, their cocks were identical.
Yep. There it is. The
Inside.
question we've all been wondering.
Yeah. Are twins' cocks identical?
Well,
Yes, they are.
she's wrong about some things, so maybe. Oh, they are.
Oh,
Oh, they're identical. Yeah, they would be.
it doesn't matter. It's just like the sentiment of that stupid fucking sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, another you're going to make me come. She's squealing.
Yeah.
A squeal rushed across her lips.
Rushed.
That's not really how I would describe anything. Like,
No.
Andy was the first one to start really throbbing.
We should have looked up throbbing.
There's tons of throbbing.
Yeah.
Harder, I screamed, fuck me harder. They didn't hesitate to oblige. They were like thunder and lightning, shaking and striking me at the same
A lot
time.
of storm references.
My eyes were forced closed as my soul ripped from my body and floated in the cloud of
Bliss.
bliss that they created. And then she had a second orgasm that she thought like she was gonna pass out.
She only had 7 the first time. It keeps getting lower and lower.
I know, man. Bitch is lowering her
I
expectations
wonder
really
how
fast.
many there are in the whole story.
How many orgasms?
12 plus.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, and then the epilogue is like 1 year later, where
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, here we are. It's Christmas again.
Sweet and
So glad you guys have graduated already, even though it's only been a year." And like
They did say they were
That's
graduating that
exactly a
spring.
year later. It's Christmas time.
Yeah, but like, how could they have graduated unless they like graduated after the fall
Yeah, it could be.
semester? Because usually you graduate in spring.
Yeah. So they had
And
the rest.
They could be behind.
And
a
if they
semester.
still had 1 year left of school, like,
Oh, okay.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
They'd still be done by December.
no,
No, I don't think so.
that's not how normal people count. That people don't go like, so
if they had
typically
an extra
from
semester, they would be done in December.
right, but like when they were like, oh, we're graduating next year, I took that to mean like normal people graduating in the spring,
Yeah.
like following. So
Because
like
she
they would
went to
they
the
would
There's
some
technically have 3
inconsistencies.
semesters left,
Yeah.
but only 1 full year of college left to do. That's how I interpreted it.
Yeah,
And
that
then
one-
they were like, "Oh, and now we're graduated."
Yep.
Then it's
She went to the
December.
ceremony and
She met his parents who
Yeah.
were cool, and her parents
Oh,
who
yeah,
were
they were
not
fine.
cool.
Yeah. Eventually, her parents accepted what had happened, and
Oh, and Zach came all the way to see her to take when she took her pregnancy test.
oh yeah, because
No, yeah.
she thought she was pregnant.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to fucking like make that noise right into the microphone. I couldn't help myself. This is the kind of naughty behavior that got you more switches in your stocking this year.
Here we go, the swish
Oh,
crack.
more switches.
No, that was literally
The
the
next year?
epilogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end.
And for the second year in a row,
She
I
had the best Christmas ever.
Oh,
Woo! Let's do tequila shots about it, girls. Like, right? Because she's a basic bitch.
basic.
Ugh. This was terrible.
It was really
It was
bad.
really smutty,
It was really smutty, but like the smut just became,
routine.
yeah, it
And
like
then-
lost its
Yeah.
shock value because it was just happening so goddamn much.
And then she tried to sugarcoat it with orphans.
Right, yeah, and the whole orphan storyline just
Yeah.
like didn't make
Too
sense.
many side stories too.
Yeah.
The orphans, the grandfather that was in movies,
Yeah.
their parents in the
Her friend with the Disney ornament.
Yeah. What was the point of that?
There wasn't any.
that
I don't know.
she's basic. They wanted basic girls to relate. Like, oh, the Snow White.
Oh my god,
ornament?
the Snow
Oh my
White
God,
princess.
Jenny bought me that.
Oh, yeah. What was your overall just impression?
Who, me?
Anybody, everybody.
I really wish she had paid for an editor.
Yeah. Yeah.
The English major in me is very upset by a lot of these mistakes.
We talked about this earlier, and I said that they could just find anyone that graduated high school,
Yeah.
have them read it once, and they'll probably fix at least 50%.
Yeah.
All you need
issues.
is a high school diploma at this point.
It is a bit. I don't know. I feel like we have definitely read worse ones though. Like
Oh yeah,
it
definitely.
wasn't.
I
It
wish I
was
was around for
terrible.
those.
It was really terrible.
It-
But
the editing
unfortunately,
problem.
we've read even worse.
Right. It wasn't written as badly as some of the other ones. It was just the
That's
editing
true.
that was worse.
Yeah, the editing was garbage. There was no editing.
I think my favorite quote from this though is "Holy sex overlord Batman," when she's talking about a vibrator.
Holy sex overload Batman.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, I think my favorite quote is the lust had already started to smear all over my labia. And it was really easy to spread some of it on my clit.
Spread like peanut butter.
Yeah,
I
I,
think
was
of,
like
like,
getting
jam,
like yeah,
peach jam kind of in between.
preserves, just like
yeah. Literally. On a piece of English muffin. Yeah.
toasted
Yeah.
with butter.
Yeah.
No, the lust is the butter.
Oh wait.
Yes.
It would be, I think,
Yeah.
Oh,
it gets
I'm
more
hungry. I'm
buttery.
just thinking about real English.
All right. Well, let's give this book a review. I mean, not a review. We just did that. Let's give this book a rating.
How many bleeding hearts out of 5?
I think this gets like 1 bleeding heart. I was about to say a half a bleeding heart,
That-
but I'm not feeling that mean, so I'm going to give it 1 because, you know, this is our first time reading about double penetration, so it's worth half a bleeding heart, I guess.
I'm gonna give it 2 because of
What?
the shock value of it being 2 guys that a year later are still with both guys at the same time.
That's just like your opinion, man.
I'm gonna have to go with 1,
Yeah, 1.
and that's me being nice about it.
yeah.
There's
that
some-
is being
It was
nice.
shocking. It was different.
Yeah,
I
but it was
mean,
boring.
I mean,
shocking.
yeah, it was.
It
It was
wasn't-
definitely,
like they did the same thing, same positions,
yeah.
all that, nothing.
And she
Oh,
used
I
more criminal though. She used the
Yes.
same language to describe the same things.
yes,
So it was not even was it a new take on.
no,
oh, we haven't read The Sword in the Sheath in a while.
That's true. We have not
ooh, what's
heard
that?
of any.
Oh, buried to the hilt.
Buried to the hilt.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we weren't going to get it from this book.
No,
The O Ye of Little Metaphors.
no, not even 1. We weren't even given 1.
Well, not in reference to the sex. Definitely not. All right. So I think we've pretty much dissected this thing. So what do you want to try the plugs?
No.
All right, so it's time for plugs. So you can follow us individually on Instagram. Our individual handles are above our heads. You can follow us, the podcast, on Facebook at Between the Covers Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Between the Covers Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at between_covers. We have an email address, which is betweenthecoverspodcast@gmail.com. So feel free to chime in with whatever. Still haven't got any new updates for you guys on the Patreon or anything like that because we're lazy. And we were super, super excited to have you on today.
Thank you for
Kara.
having me. It was fun.
Yeah, you should come back and do it again.
I will totally back.
Is there anything that you'd like to plug?
No, I don't think so.
Anyone need a haircut?
Yep, I do haircuts on the side, so
Yeah, so thank you guys for joining us at Between the Covers, and don't forget to check us out Fridays at 8 p.m. Bye.
Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong camera.
There's so much beauty in the world. There's so much pleasure in the world. We're drowning in the sea of blood. We have to give from eternal excess.